Hi, it's Claire, your intuitive reader. Am I reading your story? Let's find out. I hope everybody's doing great. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome. I hope you stay for the story. And if you're returning, you know that I read a little differently because I tell more stories with the cards versus doing a straight interpretive reading. It's much more intuitive. I enjoy it. So I hope you stay for the whole story. Okay, let's get to this. To get prepared for what the reading was going to be about, I drew an Akashic Records Oracle card. These are new cards. And you got dependence. There's something or someone you are clinging to, and it's keeping you from stepping into your light. You have everything you need to succeed, and the only approval you need is your own. I also got the Indecision card. You are afraid to make a mistake, so you won't commit either way. These go together. So it seems like before we even get started, what I'm getting is that you are afraid to make a decision, so you're depending on someone else in your life to make that decision for you. When you were a kid and your parents, hopefully they were decent people, made those decisions for you, and so you know, whatever went which way, good, bad, or upside down, it was your parents' decision. You didn't have to take responsibility for it. But as you got older, you started being uncomfortable in that situation, like, oh, if I make this decision, this could happen. If I make that decision, that could happen. And that indecision is leading you to be stuck. So that dependency and indecision are really keeping you in a place that you're not able to grow. And we just recently went through the 1010 portal about completing and bringing an ending to things. So it's really important that you make your own decisions and that you not depend on others to make those decisions for you. It's very difficult. It's hard to do that. It's hard, especially like if you're in a culture or in a situation where you're not encouraged to be independent or to be decisive. You know, people can take that as a challenge. You're probably getting some, some pushback. Sorry, it's very hot in here. So I'm going to be using the Tarot of the Sacred Kingdoms. This is one of my favorite decks. It's like a super expensive one too. But it was a gift and I love using it. So it called to me today. So before I even picked the cards about what it was going to be about. So let's see. I've already shuffled, cleared the air. And so let's see what's going to happen. Oh, you know what? This actually, when I was shuffling, this card kept coming up. The Chariot. So this is funny. So this indecision is about not moving forward. And then you immediately get for you what your concern is, the Chariot, for what, like what you're struggling with. And so that's very interesting. It is literally coming up over and over again. This dependence, you need to depend on yourself. You need to make a decision, good or bad, which way to move forward based on what's best for you. It could be getting in the way of, your success, of what this your new way of living. Because if you let somebody make decisions, if you give them that power and you don't take it yourself, you also can't have the success that you want. Maybe the person you're with or the family situation you're in is like, no, I want you to be a doctor. I want you to be a mechanic. I want you to be an electrician. I want you to be this, that, or the other. I don't want you to, go do, what I do, tarot. I was studying to be a lawyer when I was younger. I was, doing, training to be in the Paralympics. I was doing all these things. And I decided when I met somebody when I was younger, and I just completely followed them around. I put my whole life on hold I had a lot of things going for me. And so I'm saying this for my personal life because I think people can relate. We make decisions at certain points and then we kind of just get on that road. You know, like when we don't make a decision, life still happens. So we end up going down a path we don't necessarily, doesn't necessarily work for us. And this is telling you to move forward on your path. This is your concern. This is what you're worried about. And let's see. So then you got the concerns you have here about that are the Five of Wands. So yes, you're worried about the conflicts this is going to start with you moving forward. You're worried that if you move forward, it's going to cause issues in your life. I'm going to guarantee you it will. Yes. As soon as you assert yourself, as soon as you decide which way you're going, and as soon as you move in that direction and you start saying no as a complete sentence, it's going to cause conflict. But this is not real conflict because people shouldn't have issues with you making decisive choices about your life that are best for you. Like again, I'm not ever saying that you should go and leave your family or, you know, whatever, or your children or a job that you've had. If you have commitments, you've got to clear those commitments out. You can't just, you know, and hey, this is a reminder, make sure to hydrate. Make sure to hydrate. You know, it's been extremely warm in some places, massive weather events going on all over the place. We're getting a lot of solar flares and disruptions that are causing issues in our lives. So what you got crowning your spread is the Magician. This is what you know. This is what you know. You know that you have the fire within you. I mean, you wouldn't have gotten the Chariot as your first card if you didn't know somewhere in there that you are capable. This is the first card of the tarot. The first official card is the Fool, but this is the first number. This is like moving forward. This is taking that new venture, that new path, moving forward into prosperity, into creation. And you're going to have to go through this conflict to get there. You're going to have to stand your ground. You're going to have to realize that the person you're dependent upon is going to push back, is going to get in the way of that because they're going to lose something by you asserting your independence. What you may not know is you got the Fool card. You're on the Fool's journey. You have to own that. You have to let some of these expectations go. You have to let go of your dependence upon others. It's not easy to do if you've been living your whole life being like, I go in the direction of these people. Oh, excuse me. Yes. So I think that's an issue here. See, like we have two animals here. You're moving forward here. This is the concern. Like, if I do this, it's going to cause conflict. Yes, you may have to start over. This person may leave you, may say they don't want you in their job field, may do all these things to get in the way, but at least you will be on your path. And that can be scary. But so is living a life, you know, where you didn't actually move in the direction that you wanted to move in. I mean, that's not a life. I know it's hard. It's hard to stand up for yourself. The past influences are the Seven of Cups. And this is feeling sad. This is feeling like your ideas and your manifestations are just dreams, or just illusions, or just in your imagination. This feeling of just being alone, of not feeling like you're moving in the directions you want, of having so many options but not moving on them, being indecisive. That's a past feeling, past energy. Okay, let's see let's see, what is that? Let's see what your state of mind is. Sorry, I dropped something. Your state of mind just flew out. Your state of mind is the King of Wands. That's great. That's really a mature energy of manifestation, of passion, of moving forward, of nurturing, of grounded fire, grounded passion. That's your state of mind. I love that because, you know, we have one big cat here moving forward, being there, this like aura of determination. And you're really owning this. This is courage. This is fire. This is passion. You know, this is the Leo energy. This really sitting in your authority. And we've, like I said, we've been getting tons of sun energy. So I love that. So what are your surroundings? This might be good, bad. Oh, okay, good. Pretty good. So let's see, you got the 10 of Cups. That's great. It's emotional fulfillment, happiness, everything you could possibly want. Then you got the 6 of Swords and the Ace of Swords. This to me is kind of saying, because this is your surroundings, that everything is so great and wonderful and you really like this environment. It's feeling wonderful in so many ways, but you're kind of a passenger in this life. You're not making decisions. It's not really a manifestation of what exactly you're doing. It's not the 10 of Cups here is not you doing this. This is kind of you being an observer. Like, see, you're watching this go on around you. And so this is saying that you're taking your light, you're moving forward. A lot of movement, you know, because you were indecisive and now you have a lot of movement forward. And in moving forward, you're moving away from the situation. It may look idyllic. And instead, you're saying it is, but it's making me complacent. I'm not really venturing out there. I'm not taking risks. So you're going to move forward. And this water can be a little treacherous. See, there's rocks and stuff like that, but you're moving away from that way of thinking that moving forward on your own is a dangerous thing. And this is moving you into the Ace of Cups. Ace of Swords. This is moving you into finding your own light, your own destiny, and following it. The sword is creating a star, and you're creating your own North Star to go towards. Everything's sliding around. Sorry about that. So you're creating the star with your truth, your ideas, your way of thinking, just by yourself, just one. And you can do this within your situation, but you're kind of moving away from this group think. Even though it may seem great, it's stifling you. And so you need to move forward. And so let's see what is next. Oh yeah, hopes and fears. Wow, you got 3 cards. I'm getting a lot for these. Your hopes and fears are the 5 of Pentacles. That makes total sense. The 8 of Swords also makes sense. And the 9 of Swords. Okay, so your hope is that your hopes are that you will find something that you've been looking for. You will, move forward with your sword and really find what's in that place within yourself where you feel strong. But you're also very afraid that you're going to lose everything, that you're going to have nothing left because you're leaving this situation that from the outside seems perfect, but it's not perfect for you. And you're afraid that you're just going to be alone. And this is like this leading up to the 10 of Swords, like, oh gosh, what did I do? But to me, this is saying that there's a light in every single one of these cards. So your hope is that your light will lead you to where you're supposed to go. that you will have success, that this light will shine bright enough for you to find your way. But it's scary. This is a scary moment. This is a scary moment, and I'm not going to say, you know, making a decision on a road of which way to go when you don't know what that's going to lead to is scary, especially when you're leaving a situation that from the outside again seems idyllic. So sometimes we can appear kind of crazy in the decisions we make because they're scary, they're ventures. But you know, everything that has been created and discovered was because someone took a risk. They followed their own path. And like this also could look like, you know, we were having a lot of sun flares. I mean, really finding that spark that will get you going in the right direction. Oh, this is great. So your likely outcome is the Four of Wands. And that's really great. So I want you to be rest assured that if you make this decision and come from a place of really coming from your soul purpose, this will be successful. It will lead to a strong foundation. It will lead to your true happy home. You will take that light, the light that you still hold on to, even when you're scared, even when you're like not sure what you're doing, and it will warm your new home. Maybe you are moving into a new home. Maybe this is a decision about leaving a situation that seems great, but it just isn't fulfilling to you. And that's okay. We don't have to stay in situations that don't make us happy just to make others happy. And I think this whole reading is about that. Like, don't be afraid to put yourself first. We've all been trained to take care of people and put ourselves last. But you've got to put on that oxygen mask and then fly that jet plane. You know, like really go for it. I mean, this is your one life right now. Like, even if we believe in reincarnation, even if we believe in that, this right now, this is our manifestation. Our life is everything that we put into it. So let's see if I want to get any clarification from any decks. I mean, we got so much information here, but maybe we'll get a place card. So I'm using the Places Oracle. And I got the Indecision card. I just wanted to let everybody know, from the Singles and Relationships Oracle deck. It's a new addition to my our lovely storytelling tools. So let's see if we get a place card. Does it want to give me a place card? No, it does not. They're sticking to each other. They're not, oh, wait. Okay, yeah. Awesome, bridge. And funny thing is, I actually live really close to this bridge. This is the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. And so connecting pathway, overcoming divides. Yeah, it's like you need to connect. Like we were going here, indecision. There's these pathways. Which way are you going to go? This is what it's telling you. You know, bridge that place of what you want to do into action. Into action. Take your indecision and move into action. That's great. Is there anything else? I'm going to take one more card from this other Oracle deck, and I forget what it's called. It's in a box over there, but it's really beautiful. I'll try to include it in the description. Woo, whole bunch fell out. Okay, that's a little too many. Said one card, please. One card, please. Let's see. And make sure you guys are hydrating, eating food. If you haven't today, please make sure you do. Dreams. Number 5. This is change. So follow your dreams. When you're making this choice, make sure you're following your dreams. Make sure that you really are being that childlike person and wishing on a star. It's your star to wish upon. You don't have to wait till you even see a star. Pick up a dandelion, blow it, make a wish. Before you go to bed at night, say your prayers and make a wish. Talk about what you really want to manifest. Before you go to sleep, think about that. Put yourself in a place of, I want to dream about the direction I should go. I need help in that direction. And ask your spirit guides, ask the divine, ask God, whoever you commune with, which direction should you go? Your dreams will come true. Number 5 is that of change. So it's really important to remember that change is a decision. Being indecisive, you can't have change. And even if things are just picture perfect, they may not be picture perfect for you. So follow your dreams. Really get out there and manifest. So I really enjoyed this story. If it was your story and you liked the way I told a story and the way I interacted with you, please like, subscribe, comment, share, turn on the notification little thing, click it so that you can know when I'm posting. And again, I love you guys. And I will see you soon. Bye.